I want to make art for the pure joy of making art. I was wrong. Since I've never ever been wrong before in my life, I just don't know what to do with this. That's not true, of course. I've been wrong pretty much right before every change I've made in my life or every new direction I've taken. It's because what happened before was wrong and needed to be adjusted. Not wrong in that I should never have done it, but not right to continue going that way. So here comes another shift. You've already heard a little bit about it. Me leaving the studio and moving my art supplies into my home and going on adventures instead of making art to support my studio, art to sell and support my studio. Now I'm surrounded right now by a bunch of art that is going to a show, and yes, I hope to sell it, and I hope not to have to go get it when the show is all over with. I'd really like it to be gone, because from now on, I want to make art for a different reason than trying to sell it. Seriously. Most of my life, my identity as an artist has been wrapped up in selling my artwork and feeling successful because my artwork sold or it provided either a complete living or a partial living or supplemented my income otherwise. And so somehow or another I had equated that or figured it out in my brain that if I'm able to make art and sell it, then that makes me an artist. And lately, particularly as I get older, I'm like over 70, and time is ticking away. It doesn't click, it ticks, I think. Maybe time clicks, I don't know. Whatever. Oh. And lately as I get older, I realized that there is only so much time left to do anything. So if you take the time left to make art and you divide it in some way into parts, like, it takes this much time to sell the art or market the art or take it to markets or whatever, then the time left over for making the art is, tinier than it was before. And since there's only so much time, there might not be enough time to make all the art that you really are driven to make. And I am fortunate that I am retired, don't have a lot of extra income, but I have my expenses covered, my bare bone expenses covered. And so when I sell art, it's either supplementing my studio, having a studio, or supplementing and adding to my life in some other way, letting me take an adventure or something like that, or have something extra in my life. So it's not a necessity anymore that I sell art, although it was, and somewhere in my heart and being, I still I still have that feeling that it's a necessity for me to do that, but it isn't. And since there's so little time left in my life, and I don't know what you think of as so little time. I'm going to be around for another 20 years, but that's just not enough time to do all the artwork that I want to do. And I don't want to cut that in half and be around only 10 years to make artwork and 10 years to traipse around with stuff and take it to market. So let's just go back to joyfully making art. It might show up somewhere on the website and you can still buy it if you want, but I'm just not going to keep it as any kind of a reason why I make art. These are the reasons I'm going forward and making art, and not focusing on marketing and selling the art to prove that I am, to myself or to you or to the world, that I am somehow a successful artist. I don't want that constraint anymore. I think that I'm a successful artist because I make art, and I think that's how you can become a successful artist, is to make art. Now, if you want to be a successful business person, or an successful artist who makes art, who is also a success at selling their art, that's an entirely different thing. But I don't have enough time left to mess with that much anymore. I still might sell some art, might show up on the website, but here's my main reasons going forward at this point in my life, remembering that often I go down a road and then I hit a sign or a roadblock or a deep canyon or something. I can't cross it. It makes me stop and go, what am I doing? And take a different direction or back up or something. Anyway, here's where I'm at this moment and this junction in my life. I want to make art for the pure joy of making art. That's number one. Number two, I want to make art because I want to inspire you and you and you and you and you to make art, because it's a wonderful way to live. I want to make art. 3, because I really want to experience the rest of my life with a really clear look at the world around me and the people around me. I just want to open my eyes and my heart to this experience as a human being at this time. And the best way I know how to do that is to slow down, look at the world, and take some of that and put it into a piece of art or a piece of paper or book or something like that, to share with others. And I don't want to take away from any one of those reasons for making art. I don't want to take away any time to fuss over the business end of it. Will I still make a book or something, or a poster or something, and still offer it to you so that, you know, those things can be sold and fund adventures or more artistic endeavors that I can share with you? Sure, if that's easy. But the focus for me going forward is on the making of the art, not on the selling of the art. I don't have enough time left. If you want to buy some art, come buy some art. You might have to hunt me down because I might be busy making art and I might not be at a market, and you might have to call me or something and say, I saw that thing on the YouTube channel and I want that, and we'll figure it out. And now that we've got all that chatter out of the way, let's pack up some art supplies and head to a coffee shop out in the world and see if I can find something with a pen or a pencil to put down on some paper and share with you and inspire you to do the same thing. Let me know. I really appreciate your comments and your following along on these videos. Talk to you soon.